You're thinking of home.
I've got to get away from here.
Do you have someone waiting for you? Do you have a girl in England?
Yes. At least I did, I suppose.
What's her name?
Diana. Diana Forrester.
That's a nice name.
She's a nice girl. No, don't go. It's hard to explain, especially to... Flying. Fear, action, relief. You don't mean to, but you become complicated. Diana, somehow she was something simple to hang on to.
Poor Diana.
She wouldn't want me with one arm anyway.
Poor you.
Poor nothing, I'm sick of it.
But you're doing so well.
Oh, yes. Learning to shave, learning to dress myself. Every day and every way array. If it was just once, but I'm going to have to fumble on like this for the rest of my life, do you realise? Do you think I'm going to feel proud of myself every time I manage to tie my tie with one hand, or every time for the next 50 years, or however long I'm spared? And don't tell me to pray. I tell you, I'm sick of it, this heat. This house, this view, everything, everyone. Myself, most of all.
You heal up like a young tree.
I'm sorry about your brother. I feel responsible.
No. He was a man of prominence and little discretion. And great courage.
You're both men of great courage.
Thank you.
Is there any reason why I shouldn't leave?
There are additional restrictions since the Troubles.
But it's not impossible to get through.
Well, not impossible, but you could not heal and travel at the same time. After all, the operation was only 10 days ago.
Every moment I stay here means more risk for you all.
Have the grace to allow that we know what we are doing. It is the only honorable thing France can do now. The rest of us is of no consequence. We have ceased to count.
You can't say that.
I do say it. I'm a Frenchman and I say it. You are the only ones who count now.
The English?
No, not necessarily the English. As a Frenchman, I cannot go that far. Simply you, mon brave, the young.
You're making me run.
Wrong. And I walk that fast.
Very fast. It comes of practicing a great deal. We hear you walking in the bedroom. Up and down, up and down.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
There's no need to be sorry. It's a good sound. Now you can really walk quite fast. Soon you will need to.
Soon?
My father is going to arrange the pass for you.
When? When must I go?
Perhaps tomorrow.
Tomorrow? It's very sudden.
Or the next day my father will know. He will be glad to get back to England. What will you do when you are in England again?
Fly.
But the arm.
Men have ridden bicycles with one arm. If you want to do something badly enough, you can find a way of doing it. I sound just like you.
Will you fly the bombers again?
Absolutely.
Over here?
If I do, I look down and think of you, always.
And I will look up at the sound of aircraft every night. And want to always is it you.
Listen. Listen, will you do something for me, please?
Anything. I will do anything for you.
Then do this. Before I go, tell me the name of the river, and your exact address, and your father's name, so that I shall know and can come back. Will you do that, please?
Yes, I will. Will you tell me where you live? So that when the war is over, I can write to you.
Yes.
Don't fly again, don't!
It's all right. I'll be all right.
Oh, you won't die. I don't want you to be afraid anymore.
Jesus, nobody else. All my flying life has been hiding that. Not only from others, but from myself too. But now, because of this, because of you, I'm more conscious, I suppose. It's possible to think of death now. And yet behind it all, it's absurd, untouchable, very deep and sure. I believe that somehow I'm immortal.
Of course. It will be my father coming back.
Time to be sensible.
It's not sensible.
You said you'd do anything for me.
Yes, I will do anything.
I am resting. Forgive me, please.
They said you wanted to talk to me.
Yes, I have something for you. I have the papers.
I'm most grateful. I've been a great trouble to you.
A little trouble, one expects that.
You're very tired.
It is not altogether that.
Should we perhaps talk in the morning?
No, it is better now. I have the papers here. I thought I had better explain them to you.
Yes.
Sit down. Because of these troubles, the usual route to España are no longer secure. But in the meantime, this will get you into unoccupied France.
But I thought...
I know. There is no alternative. It will cover you for all normal eventuality. The question of your arm is covered. You are the victim of an industrial accident. It is quite simple. You are traveling to Marseille for hospital treatment there. The paper necessary is there. It is signed by our friend the doctor.
Yes.
Pierre's brother's wife will direct you to the right people to make arrangement to get you home from Marseille. To be frank, I don't know what they are, and it is as well you don't until you get there. Clothes. We have clothes for you.
Thank you.
So,
I'd better take my revolver.
you could, but it is not essential.
I'd better take it.
Very well. You have the papers. In a little while, I will bring up the clothes and the revolver.
Thank you.
It will be better if you get everything ready tonight.
There are some things for which there are not enough thanks. You're not well.
Not altogether, no. Today, I went to see the family of the doctor.
It was a sad, terrible thing.
Unhappily, it is not all.
There haven't been more shootings.
No more shootings, more suffering, that is all. Today, I went to see the doctor's sister.
Oh, I don't
She
think
will have opened the door to you.
Ah, yes.
I've known them all since I was a boy. They used to come here and row boats on the river with us every Sunday. The doctor, his brother the surgeon, and their sister. She was so nice, so charming. I was very fond of her. There had been a time when I thought she might marry me. Many years ago, but you know how it happens.
I knew.
Anyhow, they would come to the mill. Sunday after Sunday. Every summer before the war. Françoise would be there. And her brother. And my wife. And then my wife died. But still they came here, the doctor, the surgeon, and their sister. And after a while, in my mind, you understand, I began to turn over the idea of marrying again. But somehow things continued the same. She was younger than both her brothers, younger than me. Perhaps that was it. It was, after all, her decision. I think she was too devoted to her brothers. I do not quite know why I'm telling you this.
You were going to tell me what happened.
Oh, oui. Yes, that was it. I take her something whenever I go into town. A little cheese, something, a few eggs, some wine. Today I had a small chicken. But she was not there. They had taken her away.
Away?
Ever since they shot the doctor, she has not been the same. She has gone out of her mind. I feel as if I am quite lost. Oh, no. Please, would you please tell them I shall not be in to supper. Je voudrais rester ici, ça ira mieux.
Do you like something to drink?
You are very kind. No, thank you.
I should go now.
Yes, all right. What happened between us earlier? Did you mind?
No, I wanted it to happen.
I may be leaving tomorrow. Do you know that?
Yes. Makes me more glad it happened.
It's only tonight, then. Would you come and see me again?
If you go now, I will try to come. May not be easy. Do you want me however late it is?
However late.
Are you awake?
Yes.
I've brought your clothes.
And the revolver?
It's in the pocket of the jacket, and also the cartridges. You'll find them in the morning.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Something has happened.
Yes.
What?
Someone was here. A man.
A German?
No, I don't think so. He wore a dark overcoat and a bowler hat. Tried to get into the house. Searched the boat. He smoked a lot.
Yes.
Do you know him?
I know where he must have been.
A German?
From the village.
No good?
He's one of those people who can never keep their mouths shut.
And he's no good.
No good to us at all. Would you be ready to do something?
For you?
Would you be ready to go?
When?
Tonight. The man who came here is no good. Therefore, he was here for no good. We know him. He has an idea of something. And if he has an idea, he will talk about it. You know how ideas grow.
Yes. It looks as though I've got you into trouble this time.
I'm not worried about us. The contacts which my father made, they mustn't be risked. Would you agree to go a less organized way? I will come with you.
God, what?
I will come with you.
What are you talking about?
I've always planned to do so.
For Christ's sake.
You had better not let Grand-mère hear you blaspheme like that. She knows I'm coming.
Not now. How can you? Your father's dead. You can't come. Not now.
I can come. The dead are dead. Besides, you could never go alone.
Why not?
With the arm, they would pick you up in a minute.
Then they would pick you up if you came with me. That would be two of us. That would be worse.
They won't pick you up the way I shall take you.
No?
How strong are you? Could you row?
Row?
A little way. Sometimes. I could row most of the way, but it would help if you rowed a little. Besides, it would keep your mind occupied.
That's why you've been up the river so often.
It's the only way to go.
How far is it to unoccupied France?
We would row for 2 nights. Perhaps 3. Perhaps more. The river goes a long way to the south.
And how far would you come?
All the way.
All the way?
As far as you go.
To the frontier?
As far as you go.
It'll be very hard at the frontier. Leaving you.
You won't leave me at the frontier.
But you can't come on.
Yes, I can. I can come to England. There's no use being silly now.
Am I being silly?
No. But we have waited a long while. And now the time has come.
Are you sure?
Ça va?
Ça ira.
Tiens.
Where did he get it?
He told them at Jinkers that it was his.
Took a hell of a chance.
Kansai International.
Je l'ai nettoyé.
He says he's cleaned it.
Keep it. Pour vous. A souvenir. Sort of thank you. Merci. Merci pour tout.
Pas de quoi. Merci. Merci.
Tell him it might come in handy for shooting haystacks.
Tu pourras toujours t'en servir pour tirer sur les meules.
Tu es sûr de l'adresse de ma belle-sœur?
Tout à fait sûr.
Le numéro 7.
Je m'en souviendrai. Are you alright?
Yes.
Eh bien?
Ouais. Very still now. We're coming to the bridge.
Is the guard there?
I can't tell. Come out now.
I can row now too. Are we on a different river?
No, this is the real river. The mill is on backwater. This won't get us to England.
It will in time.
Not loving.
In good time it will.
Will they like me?
Will who like you?
Your family? Your mother?
There'll be a private war if they don't.
But the English hate the French.
Some of them. I'm surprised more of you don't hate us. Bomber crews especially.
No, because we understand the necessity. We call your bombers the birds of liberation.
Thank God for you.
Are you ready?
Let's get on. Why not?
There's a town round the bend of the river.
Well,
Wherever there is a town, there are Germans.
there's nothing suspicious about a boat. We can row this morning, sleep this afternoon, and then row again tonight. We want to get on. We want to get into unoccupied France, don't we? Please don't cry. I'll do whatever you think best. Don't. Please don't.
I did it when I was a little girl.
When I was a boy, I used to write the same in all my books.
You can put your things in it too, if you want. It would be better than the paper parcel. Now you know I won't leave you. Du pain?
Merci.
Du fromage? Des saucisses?
Très bon. Good.
Whatever you do, don't say anything.
Monsieur, mademoiselle,
Bonjour.
going far?
Pardon?
You want to get over to the other side?
Pardon?
Oh, hé, hé, vous me prenez pour un imbécile. I can help.
Nous sommes en vacances.
En vacances? Ha! Dans un bateau juste à côté de la ligne de démarcation. Très drôle. Ah, vous tracassez pas, je suis un ami. Est-ce que je me serais déplacé si j'étais pas un ami, hein? Ben, parlez-moi, bon sang, dites quelque chose.
Il souffre d'un accident de travail.
An industrial accident to his tongue? Please believe me, I'm your friend. I've helped Englishmen to escape before. It is not impossible. Given the facilities, it is not impossible. 200 francs for the two of you. I will do it cheap because you are very young.
We may be very young, but we're not idiotic.
You are very idiotic if you think of staying here. They search the bank every 48 hours, and over there every 24.
We have papers.
Papers? What kind of papers? There are papers and papers.
These are all right.
You think they're all right. Et quand vous serez de l'autre côté, comment vous allez faire pour vous déplacer, hein?
En train.
There you are. You have papers, you think they are good, you get on the train, and the gendarmes arrest you. You think they want trouble with the Germans? That's how good your papers are. If you come up to my house, I have a proposition. And you can have some breakfast there, too. Real butter and real coffee. All right? Help yourselves. Oh, you have plenty of time. You can't go today anyway.
Why not?
It is essential to work with the system. The Germans do everything at fixed intervals. Every 48 hours is dangerous, I told you. You can go tomorrow night. I tell you what I will do. I have to earn a living somehow. I will buy your boat for 300 francs.
1,000.
1000 francs? Vous me prenez pour Crésus? Oh non, non, non. Si vous le prenez comme ça, on n'arrivera jamais à s'entendre. All right. I tell you what I will do. I do it because you're young and because you've had a misfortune. I want to be fair. You give me the boat and 100 francs.
We have no money.
No money. All right. I will do this. I will make an exchange. You give me the boat, and I give you the means of transport on the other side.
What transport?
Bicycles. It will take longer to cycle, but you will get there. And if you return this way, I will buy back the bicycles. Non, ça vous suffit pas. Jésus, Marie, Joseph, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait au ciel? Now listen to me. I will also give you all the food you need today and somewhere to sleep tonight. And that's my last word.
Et vous nous faites traverser demain soir.
And I will take you over tomorrow.
Are you worried about the boatman?
Not much. Once he'd seen us, we had no alternative but to trust him.
What is it then?
I've just realized. I never held you in both arms. I'll never be able to.
Oh, no.
It's not the end of the world, but
Sad.
yes, sad. Hey, do you realize tomorrow we could be free?
Free?
If the boatman doesn't betray us. At least no more Germans.
Don't talk it of being free.
You're not losing heart. Not you of all people.
No, it's just that we still have a long way to go.
But we'll get there.
Without a doubt.
I wish I had your faith.
You will. In God's good time, you will.
Yes.
Until then, I have enough faith for both of us.
You can put both arms around me.
You have a wonderful wife, wonderful. If she bargains as well at the hospital in Marseille, they will probably give you a new arm. And a new tongue. And the bicycles alone would cost you, 2,000 francs apiece anywhere today.
We will remember that, in case we need to sell them back to you. très bonne moutarde. It's a very good mustard.
Oui. What do we do when we get to Marseille?
First we have to get there. It's a long way for you with only the one arm.
I could ride the whole way without touching the handlebars. What do we do there?
I don't know. Get a train, I expect.
Just like that.
I don't expect it to be easy. But we'll find a way.
Will you marry me? Let's get married.
I don't ask it.
I mean, you don't want it. We're almost married now. We have our things in the same case. We stayed in the same room in the Estaminet.
It's not that. I mean, I don't ask it unless you want to give it more than anything else in the world.
I want it. Jesus, I want to be married to you more than anything else in the world. Believe me, please.
Well, it couldn't be otherwise.
something about this place.
We have to stay here.
I don't like it.
We have friends here. Pierre's brother's wife. They will know how things are. They will perhaps be able to suggest what we should do.
What number was it?
That must be. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Vous êtes bien Madame Fournier?
Non. Ah, ils ont déménagé à Marseille.
Quand ça?
Quand nous sommes venus ici. Il y a des mois de cela.
Vous avez leur adresse?
Il me semble que je l'avais, mais maintenant...
Je vous en prie, c'est très important.
Bon. Bien.
It's all right.
What do they want? Who are they?
Take no notice.
This is a bad town. Things are very bad here. We must get out.
What about Pierre's relations?
They have moved to Marseille.
Right, let's go.
This was a bad town to come to.
You can apologize later. They're running the colours off. Hurry!
I am humiliated.
Humiliated?
I didn't wish you to see that sort of France. Those sort of people. You see what I mean? We have not finished yet. We have a long way to go.
Things are bad here too.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Tell him we're sorry to make trouble for them.
I already have.
Par ici.
He says that now France is no longer fighting. It's the least he can do. Unfortunately, not everyone feels the same.
They've got too much to lose.
Je vous présente ma femme.
Enchantée. Vous êtes vraiment très gentil.
Oh, on veut bien faire tout ce qu'on peut, mais Dieu sait si c'est difficile.
How do you do?
Bon, eh bien maintenant, je vais vous montrer votre chambre. C'est par ici.
Merci.
Venez.
Pardonnez-nous, mais nous sommes un peu à court de place. Ça, c'était la chambre de la bonne, à l'époque où les choses allaient mieux. Bon, eh bien, je vous laisse.
Merci. This used to be the maid's room.
Looks like it. What happens next?
We need special passes to be allowed to travel by train to Biarritz.
Biarritz?
From there, we must return to Saint-Jean-de-Luz and contact a Basque guide. He will lead us over the mountains to Spain. It all takes time.
C'est fantastique. Oh, quelle femme. Ah, vous savez, si j'étais pas un mari comblé...
Elle le fait toujours pleurer.
Quelle que soit la chanson?
Quelle que soit la chanson.
Oui, oh, vous pouvez vous moquer, mais un de ces jours... Un de ces jours...
Piaf always makes him cry.
When will we get those passes?
Où en êtes-vous avec les laissez-passer?
On les aura en temps voulu.
Well? I don't believe it. Do you realize how long we've been cooped up here?
They're doing their best.
Well, it's not good enough. I want to get home before the war ends, don't you understand?
Be patient.
Be patient? That's all you say, be patient? In between ramming your faith down my throat? Well, I'm fed up with it!
And all you ever do is to complain.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, it's true. And I'm fed up with that. With always being the one who has to encourage and decide everything. If you think you can do things so much better, do it! Of course, that wouldn't suit you, would it? But pinailler, complain. You can be right all the time without actually doing anything, accepting no responsibility. Tu n'as été qu'un poids mort depuis ton arrivée en France, nothing but a dead weight. And sorry for yourself, and impatient, and ungrateful.
Attendez. Vos papiers. Que faisiez-vous près du wagon?
Pardon?
Vous aviez l'intention de monter dans le wagon?
Pardon?
Bon, ça suffit, les papiers, vite. Dépêchons! Tes papiers! C'est un ordre!
Arrête, arrête. À lui. À droite.
Connie. For Christ's sake.
Oh, Jesus.
Skip.
Reminds me when I was a kid. Chest rubbed.
Some bastard will pay for this.
I don't start talking cock.
Some French bastard will pay for this. The sods have rooked and swindled me up and down the country ever since they ditched us.
Steady.
Steady. Oh, Skip, they ditched us. They pinched our papers. They pinched me wallet. They pinched me clothes if I hadn't slept in them. They even pinched what little food I had. And all because I shot some bastard.
Lie down.
Oh, it's just I can't believe the arm. Even when I look at you, I can't believe it.
Just like you said. Tough tip.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. Takes a bit of getting used to. What happened to Taylor?
No idea. Not a bloody clue. Like I said, we split up. But he'll have made it all right. He was smart, was Taylor. He'll have got through. Well, how did you get here? With that business and everything?
The girl got me here. We came down together.
Girl?
At the mill. You remember?
Oh, that girl. What made her come with you?
We're going to get married.
Married? Why Barmy?
Nope. No, I said married.
Oh, well, I give up. I give up. What, you marrying a French girl?
Get your kit together, and we'll go around and see if they can fix you up too.
Kit? You're making me laugh, Skip. My kit? That's all I've got left. A bloody issue.
You used to carry a Pantechnicon on ops.
I did. I had it organised. razor, soap, knife, torch, revolver, thermometer. I even had stuff for the trots. Everything.
What happened?
Well, the sods pinched it, I tell you. They bloody pinched it. Everywhere I went, I was robbed. I mean, look at my face. They even stole me bloody razor.
If that's all your stuff, we can go.
At least I've still got that.
Keep it out of sight.
Oh, you bet. It's the only sensible thing I've got.
If you're stopped and searched, it's not going to be so sensible.
To be a sensible thing to shoot some French bastard with.
Same old Connie.
Oh, I've got some scores to settle, I tell you.
Can you walk?
Just about. Nearly there.
I suppose I should congratulate you. About the girl, I mean.
Thanks.
Suppose you know what you're doing.
You'd be nice to her. I'd brain you if you're not. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be alive. Never mind about here.
It's good enough for me. Till you turned up, my luck was right out.
I'm sorry.
It was my fault.
I shouldn't have stamped out my mom.
I pray to God to forgive me for the things I said.
It's all right.
I thought Florence hadn't heard me. That you were dead. That I'd never see you again.
You remember Connie?
Yes, of course.
We, bumped into each other down by the docks.
C'est un ami, un autre aviateur anglais.
He's had a hard time, but he's all right now. Except that somehow we're going to have to get him a whole new set of papers.
Il a besoin de papier.
C'est pas possible.
Ça sera pas facile, mais on y arrivera, tant bien que mal.
He said they'll manage it somehow.
Merci. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Very much, Ta.
He believes in miracles now.
Oh, my God, I do. Oh, mon Dieu. Beaucoup. Very much. Yes, absolutely. Oui.
You see? It's what I've been telling you always. You need only to have faith. With faith you can do anything.
Faith and a bit of luck.
Even only with faith.
Si vous voulez partir en avant, vous deux, on s'occupera de votre ami jusqu'à ce qu'il puisse vous rejoindre.
What's he saying?
If we're gone ahead, they will look after you. Until they can arrange for you to join us.
No. It's better that we wait and all travel together.
Tell them.
Je pense qu'il vaut mieux attendre et qu'on voyage tous ensemble.
Ça va entraîner un délai.
It will mean a delay.
Okay. So there'll be a delay.
Good on you, Skipper.
Christ. You can't even read the news in this benighted bloody country. and I'm sick of playing gooseberry.
Les petits Marseillais!
Are you English? I'm English.
I am really Scots. My name is Campbell. How do you do?
How do you do?
This is my companion, Miss Baker.
I lived for many years in Leamington Spa.
We noticed you as you passed, but we have got out of the habit of speaking to people.
I knew you were English.
Scots?
I'm sorry?
There is a difference, even in Marseille.
Of course.
What time is it?
Nearly 4.
We have tea at 4. Where are you going?
To England.
Then you had better come home and have tea with us.
Oh, let me help you.
No, I can manage.
Certainly not. Anyway, it's a privilege to help a wounded soldier.
Don't be tactless.
How did you know I was a soldier?
It was a metaphorical remark. I apologize for Miss Baker. But we had already decided in the kitchen that you were an airman.
Escaping.
I hope we were right.
Yes.
Will you think it a misguided remark if I say that I'm sorry about the arm?
No. It's very kind. It's not much. The war seems a world away. I can smell England in the tea.
If you want to see it again, you'd better get out of Marseille and out of France.
Quickly. The British and the Americans have landed in Algeria.
When?
2 days ago.
Hadn't you heard?
No.
Oh, dear.
Not that it really affects us. We're too old. When you're 80, revolutions don't scare you.
Revolutions?
Yes, of course. It'll mean a revolution in France. The matter is that Pétain and his crowd don't have the moral energy to rebel. But the Germans will expect them to, and use that as their excuse to march in, at which point the French will behave with that peculiar sheep-like habit of theirs and start to run around in pointless circles. Whenever there is a crisis in France, everybody starts running.
Hell.
Well, if you take advantage of that, you may get out.
May. I've got to.
Then go, tonight. The Germans are hopelessly inflexible, but they do move very quickly.
The trouble is O'Connor, my flight engineer. I'm all set to go, but we don't have to find a special pass for him. Somehow we've got to find him a whole new set of papers.
But can't he follow you?
I'm not sure he'd let us go. He's had a bad time. He's fairly unstable.
How old is he?
35?
Effie, what did we do with the papers we had for Georges?
I can find them.
Georges was our manservant. His name was Georges Leblanc. We were intending to leave Marseille. Well, in spite of the climate, it has become an increasingly demoralizing place to be. In view of our age, I imagine, we got permission. Well, Miss Baker and I are hardly likely to make a noticeable difference to the fighting strength of the Allies, are we?
I wouldn't say that.
Dear boy. We were granted all the papers, special passes, both for ourselves and Georges. 2 days before we were due to go, Georges had a stroke and died. After that, it didn't seem to matter. How is England?
It was all right when I saw it last.
I used to live in Dorset. That was when we moved south, of course. As a child, I lived in Scotland with a house by the loch, and the trout were bright pink. But that was 70 years ago.
There we are.
Well, I'm afraid I can't see.
Perhaps you could have the light on for a minute or two.
We have to save light. Georges was 55. Now, if you were to alter that first 5 to a 3, it should do for the egregious O'Connor.
We could do that.
Georges had something of the appearance of a startled bloodhound.
You could swap photographs.
We could probably do that.
All right, then. If I were you, I should go while the going's good.
Is it good?
Get down to the station. Take the first train to Biarritz. Get that far the obvious way.
What about you?
We shall be here.
You're English.
Scots.
What I mean is, you'll be in enemy hands.
On the contrary, I shall be in Miss Baker's hands. And Miss Baker, as long as I have hands, will be in mine.
Another cup before you go. There is one.
Thank you. There. I can't thank either of you enough.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I will show you to the door. It's very dark. Don't fall. We first came here in '97. Now, there.
Thank you again.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You better go.
Goodbye. Good sleep?
I wasn't really sleeping. Just thinking.
Thinking of what?
Of what we will do when we are out of here.
What will we do?
Eat a lot.
What else?
Sleep a lot.
What else?
You will get a new arm. Was there something else?
I'll call the arm George.
George? Why George?
Because that's the name of the automatic pilot.
What pilot? Tell me about him. This George.
Suppose we don't get out of here.
We will get out.
We may get out and be separated.
We won't get separated. I have faith that we won't get separated. I had faith that we would get here. And we got here. I had faith that you wouldn't die after the arm. And you didn't die.
I shall die after it. One day.
You shouldn't mock death.
Who's stopping?
God knows.
This is not Biarritz.
Anything happens, act as if you don't know either of us. We'll do the same.
Don't worry. If I don't get out of this one way, I'll get out of it another.
Go back and sit down. And remember, you're a Frenchman now.
Don't insult me. I might shoot myself by mistake. About you and the girl, though. You're right for each other. I can see that now.
There may be some confusion. We may get separated for a moment, but don't worry.
I'm not worried.
Would you kiss me? Here.
I will kiss you.
Let's go back now.
Allez, tout de suite. Faites comme vous dit et vous pourrez continuer votre voyage rapidement. Alors, dépêchez! Tout le monde descend! Tout le monde descend! Dépêchez! Dépêchez!
What the hell's going on?
Don't worry, it's probably just a routine check.
For Christ's sake, don't do anything stupid now.
Alors, qu'est-ce que vous attendez? Dépêchez, je vous dis! Dépêchez, dépêchez! Mettez-vous dans la queue! Mettez-vous dans la queue! Dépêchez, dépêchez! Non, 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 remontez dans le train. Si vous avez montré vos papiers, remontez dans le train.
Je suis prêt.
Excusez-moi. Make him go on. Merci. Il y a un problème avec mes papiers.
Ah, ça arrive tout le temps. Même les employés d'administration n'y comprennent rien.
Monsieur! Où croyez-vous que vous allez? Remontez en voiture, immédiatement! Ah!
Come on! What's the matter with you? I've had enough of you! Bastards!
The young woman, the girl. Please, the jeune fille who was here. Didn't she come back? Return?
Ah mais oui!
Then for God's sake, where is she, please? Où est-elle?
Avec les gendarmes, bien sûr, à cause de ses papiers.
Did you say anything? A message? Elle dit rien?
Ah, rien. Vous avez vu tout ce remue-ménage? Quelqu'un qui courait, des coups de feu, tout était très confus.
I've faith that you will get away safely. I've prayed very hard for it. Anything. I will do anything for you. Taking me off the train. I said I'd better be good to you. And I hit one of them and began to run.
God, don't talk. Don't talk.
They began running when O'Connor ran. I knew they would. They left me. Began running. I'm not crying for it. Not just for it. No, us. The doctor. My father. Freedom even. The joy that's in the world and the pain.